Tonight on CBS, it's all here.
Look, Rosanna, this is not a good time, all right? I just got home from work. I don't care how important you think it is. I don't want to hear it.
I don't see why not. Unless, of course, you're afraid of what I might tell you.
I'm not afraid of anything. See, I've got plans for the evening. I need to get ready.
I'm going out with Molly. I'm sure she doesn't let you out of her sight.
Molly and I are going out with Jack and Carly. It's fun to be with friends. You should make some.
I'll do that. Where are you going?
Someplace I'd rather not run into you.
Is that Rosanna? What'd she want?
An invitation to a place where she's not invited.
Where's that?
My life. Look, you know what? She's not important, all right? I'm gonna go take a shower, okay?
My dear sister Carly will be there, too. Stars must be aligned in my favor. Good evening. I'd like the number to the Oakdale Police Department, please.
Isaac.
Hey.
Hi. I'm meeting Mike and Molly and Jack here for drinks. I need a really nice table for 4, okay?
Okay, there's more, right? Because, you know, tables for 4 is kind of what we do around here.
Right. Oh, and I need a nice bottle of wine. Champagne. Make it champagne.
What's the occasion?
I'm trying to convince Jack to be on the cover of Blushing Bride magazine.
I don't know if we have liquor that strong around here.
Now, don't be the voice of doom. I'm nervous enough as it is.
You've got reason to be. I'll tell you what, I'll check out the cellar. I'll bring up something special.
Craig, how could I let you talk me into this?
Jack, you can't cancel that photo shoot. It'll break Carly's heart.
You really expect me to believe that turning our wedding into a carnival was Carly's idea? That's good, Craig. That's really, really good.
Jack, you may see this as an intrusion, but it's what Carly wants. Photo spread and Blushing Bride, the two of you on the cover. That's the truth, Jack.
Well, first of all, you wouldn't know the truth if he was wearing a name tag. And secondly, here's what this is all about, Craig. You can't stand the idea of Carly and me getting married, so you're trying your hardest to make our marriage a farce. It ain't gonna work.
You want to spend the rest of your life with Carly, don't you, Jack?
I want to, and will.
Well, how can you continue to refuse to acknowledge who she really is?
I do? Oh, please, tell me all about it.
Listen, Carly is still the same insecure little girl who grew up in Montana feeling unloved and unwanted, and you, with the sensitivity of a fire plug, can't see that.
Now, hold on just a minute.
No, you hold on. You listen to me, because you might learn something here. Carly has an idea for her wedding. Jack, an idea that might make her feel special. And now, is that wrong? Is it wrong for her to feel special on her wedding day, to be envied and admired by millions of people? You seem to think so. So instead of realizing how important it is to Carly, you reject it out of hand without even discussing it with her. Huh? What's the message here, Jack, for Carly? If stomping on Carly's dream is as easy for you, then you couldn't possibly love her as much as you claim.
Allison's on the phone. I told her you were busy kissing Lucy.
Oh, I'm sure that went over big. What'd she say?
She still wants to talk to him.
That's our Allison. Come on, man. Kissing gets old after a while anyway.
Yeah, very funny.
Hey, guys, how are you? I guess it's okay for me to walk out my front door now, huh?
There's no secrets in this house, are there?
Allison, what's up?
I've got some more news about Will.
Is everything all right?
No.
No? What
What do you mean, no? I mean, I thought he was doing better.
He is, only. He told his mother he saw you set the fire in the barn.
No! This can't be happening.
I know it's not true, but I heard him say it myself, and now he's a sick little kid in a hospital room. I mean, people are gonna believe him.
Aaron, what's going on?
All right, thanks, Allison. I'll get back to you. Will Munson said I started that fire.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
That's all I know.
This is insane. This is totally insane.
It's gonna be all right. Just try not to worry.
I'm gonna call Tom
No,
Hughes.
no. Call him from the car, please.
From the car? Where are we going?
I want to go to the police station.
Allison, wait a minute. I just heard from Hal. It's true. Will really said Aaron.
He's lying.
Honey, he just got out of a coma. He's not going to lie about
Well,
something
there's
like
a
that.
reason,
Why
but I
would
can't
he?
get into it right now. Aaron needs me, and I have to be with him.
Going somewhere?
I have a friend who needs me.
Well, he's going to have to wait because I need you to make an official statement.
About what?
You were witness to Will saying that Aaron was the one who started the fire in the Snyder barn. I just want to get it on record while it's still fresh in your mind.
Well, I'm not going to say anything that would hurt Aaron.
All I'm asking for is the truth, Allison.
Well, then talk to your son about that, because Aaron didn't do it.
You're already in hot water, Allison. A certain judge down at family court hears you refuse to cooperate and...
Hal, you don't have to threaten her, okay?
It was just encouragement, Emily. I think she needs it. It's your decision.
I'll repeat what I heard. That's it.
That should be enough. There's a waiting room around the corner. You can do it in there.
Follow me.
She overheard vital evidence, Emily. She has to make a statement.
Fine, I understand that, but she's also a kid, and you don't have to
I've
be
got to
so...
go see Will.
Before you give me the chance to tell you how happy I am that he's awake, can I tell you how relieved I am?
I know you are. And I'm sorry that I was so hard on Allison, but I had to be.
Jen, did you wear my black blouse last night? Well, did you?
Bust it? Keep it secret. Introducing new Secret Clear Gel. Goes on invisibly, activates instantly. It's stronger than the leading clear gel.
Does it look like I wore it?
No.
Keep it clear, keep it secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Eat up your veggies, Reggie. Grab the jelly, Kelly. Try the spaghetti, Eddie. Everybody eats when they come to my house.
You're learning to feed yourself, mastering complex motor skills. Good thing your new pocket bibsters have a stay-open pocket and leak-proof lining, so you stay clean.
Everybody's clean when they eat in my house.
New pocket bibsters, inspired by babies, created by Pampers.
The color of being good to yourself? Hydrient's hair color. Hydrient's deep moisturizing color cream doesn't dry out your hair. It saturates every strand with colors so lush and radiant, it turns even your gray gorgeous. Hydrient's from Clairol.
Any more chips for the dip?
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't like mine.
Now they are.
More whole chips for more whole dips. Tarangos, also in lightly flavored pepper jack cheese or salsa.
Think this is the only way to get that right out of the dryer freshness to last? Then get Bounce. It keeps everything dryer fresh, even days later.
Does it feel good to make that fresh feeling stay?
Think this is the only way to enjoy right out of the dryer freshness? Then get Bounce. It keeps everything dryer fresh, even days later.
Does it feel good to make that fresh feeling stay?
Hey, I guess somebody's had a busy day today. Well, make sure back pain doesn't cramp your schedule tomorrow. Grab a Thermacare air-activated heat wrap before you hit the sack. It gets warm and stays warm, deeply relaxing tight muscles, so circulation flows in, helping pain flow out. So, by the next day, you're moving and grooving. Oh yeah, all day long. Thermacare heat wraps. Find them in the pain reliever aisle.
Wake up to what's new with Hannah, Harry, Julie, and Renee on The Early Show, starting Monday.
Discover Presidio Med, the new show that's bringing heart back to medicine.
Can't you do something?
All new Presidio Med, CBS Wednesday.
You really think we can pull this off?
Convincing Jack to be on the cover of a magazine called Blushing Bride? Yeah, sure. Yeah, and a piece of cake. I think he'll end up loving the idea. Or not. Okay, so it's the biggest long shot of the century. But Carly asked us to help her out, so, you know, we have to think positive.
Okay, I don't know Jack all that well, but I have a feeling he'd rather have his teeth cleaned with a jackhammer.
Is that your idea of positive?
All right, I'll try to do better.
Here, let me help you, because we gotta get going.
Mm.
So, did Rosanna even bother to come up with a reason for why she called?
She said she had news that would change my future. I didn't really care to know what it was.
Not even a little curious?
It was nonsense. Rosanna's nonsense. Besides, I know what my future will hold.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Short term. Dinner and drinks with Jack and Carly. We'll come back here, we'll light a fire, lie down in front of it with you.
Did I say that I was coming back here with you?
We're gonna work on that. But no matter what happens tonight, I know that you're still in my long-term future. That's not a guess. Maybe that's a sure thing.
Oakdale PD? Oh, hi. This is Carly. Is Jack around? Oh, darn. Who's this? Oh, hi, Shanks. Listen, can you do me a favor? I can't believe this, but I'm supposed to meet Jack for dinner tonight, and I've completely blanked on where I'm meeting him. Did he happen to leave a number of where he'll be? Oh, I do. Well, I guess it's this darn cold I'm fighting. Do you have that number? Oh, Java Underground. Oh, how could I forget? Thanks, Shanks. You're a doll.
Is there anything else I can get for you, Miss Cabot?
No, actually, I apparently have everything I need.
Must be nice.
It will be.
You almost had me there for a second. That was your best shot. You gotta try harder.
I'm trying to help you here, Jack. I don't know why you're resisting this.
That's because I know Carly's dreams too, Craig. And they don't include turning our wedding into a media event and me into a male model.
Well, there you go, Jack. Why didn't I think of that?
What?
Maybe Carly isn't doing this for herself. Maybe she's doing it for you.
You've lost it, man. I know, because you've lost me too.
She knows how disinterested you are in fashion. You know, ill at ease. Maybe you're hiding some kind of inferiority complex. I don't know. That's not for me to say. But maybe she's trying to make you a part of this. Make you a little more comfortable in her chosen field.
No, it ain't gonna happen, Craig. You are not turning my wedding into Six Flags over Oakdale.
Fine, you know, nothing I can do about it if you want to change that.
Finally you accept this. Man, you are tough to get through to.
Jack, have you ever wondered what most people want from their wedding?
Yeah. They want to get married.
Yes, but what if they could have more? Huh? More than just watching their friends and family drink themselves into oblivion, eat bad food, and make saccharine toast and shoot bad videotape they're never going to watch. What if they could have, for a day, a chance to feel like royalty, kiss the humdrum world goodbye, feel a little bit out of the ordinary?
Here's a clue for you, Craig. feeling like royalty, it's not all that important to me.
Yes, but it is to Carly. And that inability of yours to stop being Meatloaf Jack and rise to her level is what is going to eventually erode her interest in you.
You better not be lying to me.
Why should I?
If I find out that you're the one who came up with that idea...
Why would I, Jack? I'm not even going to be there unless you change your mind about inviting me to the wedding.
Oh, I haven't.
Well, there's still time.
I gotta talk to Carly about this. Something about this still isn't right.
All right, well, remember, Jack, sometimes a woman will say one thing, mean another.
So will a man.
Ah, Carly, you owe me and I intend to collect. Rosanna, come on in. How about a little celebration?
No, thanks. I'm not in the party mood.
Oh, look, I know we had some harsh words before, but...
we didn't. You gave me an order to back off Mike and Molly. Nobody gives me orders, Craig. Nobody who stays in my life for very long.
I was just trying to protect you. All right? Anyway, it's a waste of time for you to try and break up Mike and Molly.
Well, that's not how I see it. In fact, in response to your boorish attitude, I've decided to step up my efforts to expose Molly for what she is.
Drink?
No, thank you. You see, I got word that Mike and Molly are going to be at Java Underground tonight, and I'm going to head over there myself.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to wave a copy of the canceled check in Mike's face, let him see that Molly was the one who made the anonymous donation and bought him his job.
No.
Wish me luck, my...
Rosanna, come on, you're going to ruin everything. Rosanna!
Pardon the intrusion. Which battery is the best value, Rayovac or Duracell?
Why, Duracell, darling.
Wrong. New Rayovac. With improved power and our value price, Rayovac beats Duracell for value.
Oh, Muffy.
It used to be, if you wanted relief from extra dry skin, you had to use a cream. But now, there's Curel Ultra Healing Lotion. It heals like a cream, but feels like a lotion. So if you've got extra dry skin, get the Curel.
If the woman you'll be in 20 years could talk to the woman you are today, she'd say take care of yourself now with Bare Women's Aspirin Plus Calcium. It has calcium to help fight osteoporosis and low-strength aspirin to reduce the risk of another heart attack. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women, so talk to your doctor about Bare Women's. And years from now, you'll tell yourself, thank you.
Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen. Trust your heart to Bayer.
Next, please.
Well, hello.
Oh, great. A talking gecko.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Customer satisfaction is at an all-time high. I don't think we've ever had numbers this high. I mean, this guy has really worked his tail off.
His tail.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Whenever I know I'm going to meet someone, I always do this. Just to see if I need a Tic Tac. Friendly little 1.5 calorie breakfast.
Tic Tac. For a refreshing twist, try Tic Tac Lime.
Wear contacts? Visine for contacts does more than re-wet your lenses. It really, really refreshes your eyes. Visine for contacts gets the dry out when contacts are in.
Heartburn can be brought on by stress or food. For fast relief, get Zantac 75. Zantac quickly blocks the strongest acid trigger for heartburn relief that's gentle anytime. Zantac, the shape of fast heartburn relief anytime.
Giddy up, greasy spills. Giddy up, greasy fingerprints. Giddy up, greasy grime. Formula 409. With so much giddy up, it powers through greasy messes. Formula 409, the formula for grease.
Giddy up 409. Early Sunday morning, a winter day. It's breakfast time. They're on their way. They can smell the cinnamon.
Nothing brings my family to the table like these grand cinnamon rolls from Pillsbury. They're not just ordinary cinnamon rolls, they're grands.
Yeah, who can resist that cinnamon kiss from Pillsbury?
And try new Grand's orange sweet rolls with creamy orange icing.
They're grands!
Hey, are we late? No, Jack's not even here yet. Where's Mike? Parking the car. You all right? You seem a little wound up. Really? Maybe because Rosanna called the cottage after you left, and I didn't hear her end of the conversation, obviously, but it sounded like she was just dying to tell Mike that I was the person that gave the donation. Well, I don't think that matters. Even if she does tell him, he probably won't believe her. Unless she has a copy of the check, and all she has to do is wave that in front of his handsome face, and we're history. All right. I understand why you're worried, but just relax. It's not going to happen. Right, because Craig said that he was going to be able to keep Rosanna's big mouth shut. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't see that as a guarantee. I just don't.
Well, you should. I told you what I'm giving him in return. He's just dying to use my wedding as a launching pad for Monte Carlo, and I told him I would only allow him to do that if
he stops Rosanna. I know.
Right. So he will. Simple as that. You're here. Okay, you ready? Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Brenda, Jack in the parking lot?
Yeah, we were going up the same space. I was here. He was all the way over there. Somehow he ended up in the space before I did.
Nice car job, Jack. You're not gonna beat me.
Hi, how are you, Molly?
Hey, wonderful. I'm so glad that we're together.
Who ordered the champagne?
I did.
How come?
Well, Jack, because every night that I spend with you is a celebration.
Right. So, is everything worked out for the wedding?
Yeah, I've been working on it, you know. And actually, I was just thinking about something the last couple of days. You know, we're only getting married once, so why just have a wedding when we could turn it into an event?
Oh, you mean like having the photo of our wedding on the cover of Blushing Bride magazine?
How did you know about that?
Photo editor called me at the station. Imagine my surprise.
Yeah, but Jack, wow. On the cover of Blushing Bride, that is great. That is such a coup, right, Mike?
Yeah. I mean, I always wanted my face on the cover of Wheaties box, you know? I mean, I'm kind of envious of you.
I think I'll handle it from here.
But we haven't even
Really? Thank you, Molly.
We're gonna go see Isaac at the bar.
Good idea. I really thought that Wheaties box was going to turn the tide. I didn't know.
So, I really need to know where we stand on this, Jack. So from a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate the idea?
I can't say.
Now, that's encouraging. Why not?
Well, first I have to know if it came from you. Or did Craig talk you into it?
Carly, do you have a minute, please? There's a business chat.
Come on, Carly, you want to talk to him?
Yeah, you know, just 2 minutes. That's all.
Yeah, so, listen. So I did my part of the deal.
Are you kidding me? Rosanna agreed to back off?
Well, I said I would speak to her, but now you have to stick to your end.
No,
Get Jack back on the cover of Blushing Bride.
You're leaving something out here. Did she agree or didn't she?
Rosanna's extremely difficult
just
to reach.
Answer the question.
Well, I did my best, but I couldn't convince her not to tell Mike Kasnoff about Molly.
You told me that you could handle her. This is a disaster.
Yeah, well, it gets worse. She plans on telling him here tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I just got a call from the station. Aaron Snyder turned himself in. It looks like we're gonna get all the testimony we need.
Oh, my. You're going to go to the station now?
Yeah, you're gonna walk me out.
You know what? I'm gonna stay and wait for Allison, if that's okay. I'll meet you at home.
I miss you.
I miss you, too. But you know what? We'll be home before you know it, and I promise we'll make up for lost time.
And I can't wait. Give me your hand. You feel my heart? Ever since I found out about Will, it's been beating like a drum, and now, once I saw him open his eyes and I heard him speak, almost back to normal. Our boy's gonna be okay. And I think he knows he's gonna be okay. I'll see you.
Okay.
That was fun. You know, Emily, sometimes I still don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, don't start with me. Just tell me about the questioning.
I'll call you about it later. I'm gonna go to the Snyders to see Aaron.
Oh, he's not there.
What?
He's at the police station, Allison.
They arrested him already?
No, he turned himself in.
That's gotta be a mistake. Why would Aaron do that?
I don't know. I mean, the obvious reason is that he's the one who said...
No, don't say that!
Honey, if he knows that Will saw him start that fire...
Will didn't see him do anything! Your psycho husband wouldn't listen to me about this, but maybe you will. Barbara was standing over Will when he woke up. He was groggy from the sedatives they gave him. He didn't even know where he was. And then Barbara began putting these ideas in his head about Aaron starting the fire, and Will just went along with it.
Are you sure that's not just wishful thinking, honey? I mean, I know how fond you are
No,
of Aaron.
I swear it, Emily. The only reason Will said that Aaron started the fire is because that's what his mother wanted to hear.
Aaron, any reason Will would have said that he saw you start that fire? I mean, any reason at all. You need to be truthful.
I have been honest. Over and over again.
Aaron, Tom's just trying to do his job.
I believe you're innocent. I think you've told the truth. I'm just looking for a reason why Will would say what he did.
Tom, can I speak to you outside for a minute? We'll be right back. I know that this is probably not real proof of anything, but Will Munson, he's been having issues with the truth lately. When he was spending some time out at our place, he lied to my face, and I had to call him on it.
Aaron, it's gonna be all right. Tom will work this whole thing out, and you'll be able to go home in a few hours.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, back in Seattle. My dad would come home and he'd tell me all these stories about picking up some perps. And he'd have this gut feeling that they were guilty. And he'd keep hammering and hammering away until he proved his instincts were right. And I used to admire that about him. I thought that was so cool. You know? But now Lieutenant Munson's got that gut feeling about me. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna change his mind.
Oh, we can do what you said. We can find out the person who really started the...
How are we gonna do that when the cops keep finding reasons to haul me in?
Well, if you can't, then I can.
No, you've been way too involved already.
Aaron, I have to do something. Maybe it'll keep me from feeling so helpless.
Lucy, the problem is that it might be too late to make a difference. Okay, Munson wants me behind bars. And me being innocent, I don't think he really cares.
I like to shop every day. 8 a.m. sharp, Sal's Fruit Market. Oh, he's got the best tomatoes in town. When I started chemo, my doctor said that I might become anemic, maybe feel weak. I never expected to be too tired to make it to Sal's. The day that he had to deliver my order was one of the saddest days of my life. Thank you, Sal. I asked my doctor about Procrit.
Procrit is for chemotherapy-related anemia in patients with most kinds of cancer. If you're on chemotherapy and too tired to do the things you used to do, talk to your doctor about Procrit to regain red blood cells. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
Welcome back, Mrs. Mantini.
Procrit is proven and safe. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
Buying fresh takes a little more energy, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
And this is the bathroom. We just finished redoing it. We're pretty happy with the way it turned out. And right over here's the kitchen.
Wow. The Home Depot introduces the Standard Collection from American Standard.
And we got all new appliances. And I have to say that my favorite thing is
A luxurious 1920s style suite with meticulously crafted sinks, toilets, faucets, and more. And now pay nothing for 6 months with your Home Depot consumer credit card. Exclusively at the Home Depot and Expo Design Center.
Hello.
Get truly clean where it really counts.
looks with a new Cottonelle toilet paper. Our new wider ripples are thick and absorbent to leave you feeling Cottonelle clean. Cottonelle with new wider ripples, what it means to feel clean.
Frustrated by floor wipes that don't do enough? Then check out new Mop & Glow wet floor wipes. They clean, shine, and are the only ones with Teflon to help protect floors from scuff marks better than leading brands. Nice to see the home team win.
Part chip, part cracker, it's a checker.
Checker. Can't we just say crispy thins from wheat thins, baked like a cracker but thin and crispy like a chip?
We can do that. We'll get back to you on that.
There's a new snack in town, Crispy Thins.
CBS Tonight. A grandmother fights for custody of her grandson.
She blames me for Christine's death, and she's turned my son against me.
But for Judge Amy Gray, this is no ordinary case.
You telling me that Danny's mother died on September 11th?
Don't miss an unforgettable episode.
He told Mommy to go on the roof.
No, I didn't.
An all-new Judging Amy, CBS Tonight.
The Amazing Race heads to Portugal, where one team really stops traffic.
I just crashed the car.
Don't miss the surprise ending. All new Amazing Race, CBS Wednesday.
If you have ever taken Fen-Phen, Redux, or Pondamin, you may be seriously injured and not even know it. Even years later, many show no symptoms, but a simple, painless test can find your injuries. We are giving these expensive tests at no charge to you. Billions have been set aside for damages. You may be eligible for compensation, but only if you are tested before the end of the year. Call 1-888-357-2222 to schedule your test. Wait and you will lose your rights forever. Call 1-888-357-2222 now.
My husband lured me into the garage. He had built a rubbish pile that he soaked with gasoline, and he threw a flare, and he attacked me and pinned me in this fire repeatedly.
Dawn Stoltz was hospitalized with burns, and her husband was charged with attempted murder. But State's Attorney Joe Burkett agreed to a plea bargain of just 34 days in jail.
I couldn't believe it. You don't do something like this and get 34 days in jail.
Hotels.com. The best prices at the best places. Guaranteed. Update your Survivor scoreboard every Friday morning on The Early Show. Brought to you by Harrah's Casino in Joliet and East Chicago.
Another East Coast shooting. Is it the sniper's work? Details at 4:30.
The Guardian, starring Simon Baker, tonight on CBS. It's all here.
There's no reason to panic. I will handle it.
Okay, Montgomery, time's up. Your latest crisis is just gonna have to wait.
Right, that's what we're hoping for, Jack.
Right, what the hell do you mean by that?
Beats me.
Oh, my God, Molly, what a coincidence. Who knew I would have run into you?
Excuse us, will you? Hello.
Excuse me? Could you let me go? Yes. You were not going to stop me from doing this.
I realize that. And I was wrong. I apologize, all right?
What are you talking about?
If you are determined to sandbag Mike, Kasnoff, and Molly, I will help you.
What did you have in mind?
Well, just don't do it here.
Well, I wasn't going to do it here. I was going to wait until Jack and Carly's wedding.
Yeah.
But you got me so furious, I just decided to push it up.
Well, just don't waste the opportunity. You do it here, my Kasnoff will probably forgive Molly and stay in the relationship. Wait for a more public opportunity, then he can't afford to be so generous.
Because?
He'll hate the fact that everybody's into his business. If he's afraid that everybody believes he knows about the donation, and let Molly get him a job, his manhood will be threatened. He'll have no choice but to excise her from his life.
I like the sound of this. Do you want to work on the details?
Well, everything has been arranged. Rest assured that your disclosure will detonate with maximum impact.
Well, what do you want in exchange? You always want something.
Just one promise.
Barbara, can I speak with you outside?
Go home, Emily. I don't have time for you.
It's important. I'm concerned about Will.
Will doesn't need your concern. He has his mother.
Look, I know you encouraged him to lie about seeing Aaron set that fire.
What? Outside.
Allison saw you talking to Will. She saw you, Barbara. She heard you. And she has the distinct impression that you forced that accusation out of him.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Will is very fond of Aaron. Why would he lie about this?
I don't know. You were in a coma after you were burned at the boathouse. Do you remember how vulnerable you were when you first woke up? How you'd say anything and did to make people believe that you were normal again?
I remember many things about those days, and I also remember that I got no justice for what happened to me. I only hope that my son is more fortunate.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You again?
A crime has been committed. The guilty party has been identified. The chief of detectives, your husband, is not questioning it. In fact, Hal knows that I only have Will's best interests at heart, and he respects that.
Yeah, what you're eating up with a spoon, aren't you? Using Will to soften Hal's opinion of you? Oh, give me a break. Ever since you pulled Will out of our wedding, Hal's been furious with you. But now, if you can find the person who injured his son, I don't know, maybe he'll give you a second chance, Barbara.
I had no idea you were so frightened of me.
I despise what you've become. It's not the same thing.
What's the matter, Emily? Hal losing interest already?
No. No, you see, the only problem I have with my husband is that he's so upset about Will, he isn't thinking clearly, and he can be maneuvered by your lies.
Have you told him your feelings about this?
I don't have to. He knows who you are.
Who I am is a fragile, distraught mother of his badly injured son. And if you try bad-mouthing me to Hal while Will is still in that bed, it will alienate him for good.
Not gonna happen.
Are you willing to bet your marriage on it? I suggest you go home to your own son. He may be all you have in the end.
So is there any other evidence, besides Will's testimony?
I'm not gonna need it. Will was there, he was injured, his memory of that night is very clear.
Are you sure he's telling the truth?
You got something to say, why don't you say it?
You know, I really hate to bring this up now with Will in the hospital and all, but I do need to protect my son. Will has been doing more than his share of lying lately. Most likely, that's what he's doing now.
You have proof? You have witnesses, Holden?
He lied to me. I caught him red-handed.
Well, isn't that convenient? Now that I've got Aaron dead to rights, all of a sudden my kid is a liar?
Well, you've been trying to pin this on him ever since you found those matches in the barn. Well, let me tell you something,
We are not
Hal.
going to debate this now. I want you to go check on Aaron. I'll follow up with Hal on this.
Fine.
Look, Holden's upset, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't give some thought to what he said. Is there any possibility that Will is being less than truthful?
Can the lawyers speak, Tom? I've had a lifetime of it.
All right, I'll be blunt. You have no case.
Gee, now how did I know that you would say that?
Well, your eyewitness is a 12-year-old boy who's been in a coma and suffered seizures, and on top of that, you've got Holden testifying that the child's been known to lie.
I know it's your job to discredit Will, but let me tell you something. When I put that boy on a witness stand, there isn't a jury in the world who will not believe what he says,
It's not going to get that far. The DA is going to see this case for what it is.
And what is it, Tom? Why don't you just come out and say it?
Look, I don't want to argue with you.
Well, fine, I'll say it for you. This case, you believe, is a matter of me out for revenge.
Well, I didn't say that.
But it's in your face, it's in your voice. You know what, Tom? I don't care what you or anybody else thinks. Aaron Snyder set that fire, and I am going to see to it that he pays for it.
You're making a mistake.
I thought you were a decent person. I don't understand how you could do this.
You commit a crime, and you go to jail. That is our system, and I happen to believe in it.
He didn't do anything. I don't know how they can put him in jail. It's okay. We'll think of something.
Clam chowder?
Yeah.
Me too. What was that look for?
Well, my clam chowder's Campbell Select ready to serve.
And mine's Progresso, so...
So, Campbell Select starts with real clam broth. And it has more tender clams than yours.
Here we go.
And in taste tests across the country,
Go on.
Campbell Select beat Progresso 2-1. Want to taste the winner?
Oh, that is good.
Campbell Select. Experience the simple pleasure of a great tasting soup.
And that's their final timeout. 6:23.
Got a minute? Why not whiten your teeth with new Colgate Simply White? Just apply the clear gel twice a day. You'll have whiter teeth in 2 weeks.
The teams are back on the court.
New Colgate Simply White.
There's a lot of magic in... Introducing Magical Friend Barney, with lots of colorful light shows for playing games together. Can you sound like a frog? Dancing, a friend likes to dance with you. Hugging, that's a super hug. And singing, new Magical Friend Barney from Fisher-Price. He puts fun in a whole new light.
It's Barney's Moving Groove Dance Mat, where kids can make music for hours of dance party fun.
Let's dance.
6 songs. Feel that beat? Then add sounds with your feet. Find the guitar. Now dance like a star with the best dance partner of all.
Super duper.
Barney's Moving Groove Dance Mat. This mat's where it's at.
Gold! Marilu! I done struck gold! Woohoo! Gold!
That's good.
And...
And that's better. Like new Cookies and. A crunchy cookie, that's good. And your favorite candy, that's better. Cookies and M&M's, Snickers, Twix, Milky Way. New Cookies and is better.
We're filthy rich.
Instead of just plain filthy.
Here, kitty, watch the birdie.
Oh, look at this.
Why would Windex make a wipe?
Because they're the quick, easy way to shine just about anything.
Are you making that up?
Introducing new Windex wipes. For a streak-free shine, no leading wipe to touch.
New Windex wipes shine just about anything, especially glass. This is too easy.
Reach for new Windex wipes. The wipe that shines. S.C. Johnson and Family Company.
The Early Show, starting Monday.
Wednesday, CBS invites you to discover Presidio Med.
I can't breathe.
It's okay.
The new show that's bringing heart back to medicine.
Can't you do something?
Viewers call Presidio Med a winner.
Don't push.
I can help it.
I don't like giving up.
All new Presidio Med, CBS Wednesday.
What's going on here, Carly? I feel like I'm missing something.
Rosanna's been trying to find a way to make trouble for Mike and Molly, and it looks like Craig just straightened her out.
Why would he bother?
I have no idea. I'm going to tell Mike and Molly it's okay if they go.
Wait a minute, I thought we were going to have dinner with them.
Well, we were, Jack, but I just have a feeling that they'd like to go.
No, excuse me. You still haven't answered my question.
Which? Oh, you mean the one about whether having blushing bride at our wedding was my ideas or Craig's?
That was the one.
Right. Jack, when I was a little girl back in Montana, sometimes I would lie on my back and I would look up and stare at that big open sky. And I would turn those clouds into whatever I wanted them to be. And most of the time, I wanted them to be ladies in gowns and men in tuxedos. I would look at that big white puff and I would turn it into a ballroom just packed with people and flowers on every table and a bandstand with an orchestra and photographers tripping over each other to try to get pictures of the beautiful bride and the handsome groom. And lo and behold, I would look at the pictures and that beautiful bride turned out to be me. And of course, I never dreamed that any of that would ever come true, and that was okay. It was my fantasy, and I could have it whenever I looked up at the sky. And now, all of these years later, Craig comes to me, And he tells me that he can make my fantasy famous. Not only do I get my dream wedding, but I get to share it with the world. And all right, I guess I'm crazy, right? I couldn't say no.
I understand.
You do?
The only thing that gets me is, how could Craig know you wanted that and I didn't?
Oh, honey. Craig spends an awful lot of time analyzing me. But you love me. And that's much more important.
And I'm never gonna stop. So get used to it.
Molly. You don't want to be here, do you?
Not even a little bit.
Well, let's get out of here. They don't need us anymore. Let's go.
Back to the cottage?
Only if you
I
want.
do.
All right, that was easy. Come on, let's go. No offense, you guys, but we are out of here.
Oh, that's okay.
No.
Thanks for trying to help. I appreciate it.
So is everything all worked out?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing about being engaged to a detective. Sooner or later, he figures everything out.
That's right. Okay. If Carly wants media, bring on the cameras.
Oh, she is one lucky woman.
No, I keep telling her that, too.
Who's doing your bachelor party for you?
I haven't really even thought about it, to tell you the truth.
Then I am your man.
No, hey, thanks for the offer. I know you're going to be really busy.
No. You let me tell you what I have in mind. Come on.
Okay.
What is with Rosanna? Is she going to come after Mike and me or not?
I'll just look. I think Craig's got her under control. I wouldn't worry.
You ready?
Oh, so very.
All right, let's go.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
I believe you said something about a promise.
Can wait.
No, you're not gonna get around me with kisses. What do you want me to promise?
It's a two-parter.
Part one.
Don't show Mike Kasnoff that burn unit check tonight.
Well, they're gone. Part two?
Nor tomorrow, nor any other day up to and including Carly's wedding day.
I'm not gonna promise that.
Why not?
Why should I?
Are you sure I can't go down with him?
The test will take a while. I'll let you know when you can see him.
Munson,
It's me.
Will's up? Great. Can I talk to him?
No, you can't. He had another seizure. It was terrible.
I'll be right there.
No, don't rush. Ben just took him down for tests. He said it's going to be at least another hour before we can see him.
What did Ben say about Will's condition?
That it's serious. That all this trauma isn't good for him.
Meaning what?
Meaning he's not out of the woods. We could still lose him.
Why should you keep a few boxes of Jell-O instant pudding around the house? Because it's only 5 minutes to homemade. Because, do we really have to say anything? Jell-O instant pudding, because it's magic.
Mama keeps our house clean with the magic.
Only Clorox cleanup spray has Clorox bleach to remove set-in stains like this that other spray cleaners can't.
Mama's got the magic of Clorox.
If you really gotta go, run, don't walk. My best potty training advice is you gotta aim. Underpants go under your pants. Don't forget to flush. And pull down the seat so your mom doesn't fall in.
The best advice is always be consistent. Switching back and forth to diapers can actually slow down potty training progress.
Water, not before bedtime.
So stick with pull-ups all the time, and you'll have a big kid in no time.
I'm a big kid now. You gotta believe in yourself.
Buy, sell, move it.
Hey, Slick, which battery is the best value, Rayovac or Duracell?
Buy Duracell.
Wrong. New Rayovac. With improved power and our value price, Rayovac beats Duracell for value.
Rayovac, strong buy.
This is Christy Brinkley for Little Tyke's Tender Heart Talking Vanity.
Hi, it's time to get ready.
It has everything
everything a girl needs, so she never leaves the house without a smile. Little Tyke's Tender Heart Talking Vanity, for the way kids really play.
Batteries not included. Some adult assembly required.
Don't let cramps cramp your style. Get new Playtex Heat Therapy. Warm, soothing, pain-relieving heat that's discreet. It's a great new way to deal with menstrual cramps. Ultra-thin Playtex Heat Therapy patches put up to 12 hours of non-stop comforting heat right where you need it to relax the muscles that cause cramps. Or all-day relief, invisibly. New Playtex Heat Therapy. Pain-relieving heat that's discreet.
Problems are easier when you talk about them with friends. Even something like painful burning feminine itch. Maximum Strength Vagisil Cream works. It has the strongest itch medicine of its kind. It's instant relief. No wonder more women use Vagisil. And Vagisil added vitamins to soothe irritation. With Vagisil, the relief lasts. Which is good, cause we can talk all night. Trust Vagisil. A better understanding of better intimate care.
CBS tonight, an F-14 pilot goes down. Now an internal witch hunt will lead Harm and Mac to a shocking discovery. You can't prove any of this. An all-new Jag. Then, what this mother did to her son is beyond criminal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now this attorney has a surprise for one abusive parent. I'm gonna go to the DA. All-new Guardian after Jag, CBS tonight.
Craig told me it was your idea to have Blushing Bride at our wedding. I should have known he was lying. His lips were moving.
But when did you speak to him?
After the photo editor call. I figure any idea I hated that much had to come from him.
Come on, Jack. Is it really going to be that bad?
When it's all over, I'll be married to you. And if I gotta strike a few poses to get there, hey, so be it.
You know, I wish that you were not on call tonight, Jack. I have a couple of ideas, you know, things we can do with that champagne.
Yes, well, I can always call Fredericks and trade shifts.
No. I wouldn't want you to do that. I wouldn't want you to mess with your schedule.
Hey, a man has to learn how to be flexible.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Thank you, Isaac.
If you're hoping I'll forget about this, you're wrong. I'm not going to let Mike think about Molly as some angel while he casts me as Satan's daughter.
I support you completely. All I ask is that you postpone the fun until after Jack and Carly's wedding.
That's it? No other conditions?
That's it. Once the rice is thrown, feel free to do your worst.
Will's a little kid, and he's the son of the chief of detectives. If he testifies against Aaron, people will believe him.
I know. Well, what we got to do is make sure it never gets that far.
Aaron's okay. He's comfortable. He understands that this is just a formality.
Will you have to be here overnight?
Unfortunately, yes, but it will only be one night. He'll be home tomorrow.
Can I see him? Me too.
I can only arrange for one more visitor, and he's been asking for Lucy.
Of course. You go ahead. I'll wait for you here.
Would you mind if I headed home? I'm sure Lily needs some relief with the kids.
I'm thinking about going home myself.
It's okay. You can handle it. Right, Lucy?
Hey, Lucy. I don't think it'll do Aaron any good to see those tears.
How's that?
It's just for one night. That's it.
Would you like me to walk you to his cell?
Thanks. Tell him I said hi. There's gotta be someone. Mom. Disaster. Emily. I'm too close to hell. Obvious. Hello, may I please speak to Lucinda Walsh?
Lucy?
I was glad to hear that Will woke up.
Why? Afraid you might get charged with manslaughter?
No. He's a good kid. I didn't like knowing that he was...
I just found out that he had another seizure and he might not pull out of this one.
I had no idea. I'm very sorry.
Sorry that you set the fire?
I'm sorry that he's not all right. Look, you have every right to be upset, but I'm not the person That hurt Will.
My son's a very courageous boy. And if he doesn't come out of this, I want you to know that he fought very hard to come back to us. Just long enough to point the finger at you. I'm going to make sure the jury's very clear on that. And I'm going to make sure that my son's last words bury you.
My new favorite color? Brown sugar number 63. From Garnier Nutrice, of course. Luxurious lasting colors.
Not asthma.
Tonight on 60...